Hello everyone. What's up and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My country people, according to the alleged information reaching us, Olori Ashley, I don't know what happened, we don't really know. But according to what we heard, a lot of seers, no be only one, no, though already they come into the palace of Ife, as if to say then they go board plane. They are just trooping in one after the other since she came back into the palace of Ife. And all of them are just coming with one particular something, which is Olori Ashley's son and what he would become in the future. I don't know why they are super interested in what the boy would become in the future. They have just been coming into the palace and have been going out of the palace and have been giving prophecies upon prophecies. We heard allegedly that one said that Prince Tade's fate had been twisted because of the way Queen Naomi left the palace. We equally heard that that a day would come when Prince Tade will ask Queen Naomi questions to why she left the palace of Ife, because that time that half of what Queen Naomi would be passing through will be because of half of what Prince Tade will be passing through will be because of what his mom did in the palace. That Prince Tade would one day wake up, grow up to ask his mom questions about misleading him. In fact, my country people, we have heard a lot. Now, according to what we heard, Olori Ashley do already they drive herself for inside the palace, they jubilate concerning the prophecy given about her son. She said that she and Ooni of Ife already knew about this. That before Queen Naomi came into the palace, that the both of them had already known that they are going to give birth to a child that will be like Kabiesi's too. Yes, that this boy would be the boy that will be sitting on that Kabiesi's too, I'll be waiting. He will always be around Kabiesi. She said that her son is not the type of son, that the reason why Prince Tade went to Akure with his mom was because Prince Tade is not the chosen one. That if Prince Tade is the chosen one, that he will always be around his daddy. But because he is not the chosen one, Kabiesi allowed him to go with his mom back to Akure. That when the time would come, that Prince Tade would come back to Akure. But coming back is not to take over because he is not the chosen one. My country people, according to the alleged information reaching us, Olori Ashley already they talk say her son is that Ooni of Ife's too. That her son is the one that is going to take over from Kabiesi. That her son will one day emerge as the king of Ife. My country people, this matter no be like this wey we take the talk am na im take dey. We heard that this matter was long too tedious for inside the palace because her actions, brought up so many things. The people of Ife have just been looking at her and everything because if you could recall, when she gave birth to her baby, I think she gave birth on the 3rd day of September or so, she started posting about her son being the double crown prince. That was when people started reading meaning into it. Yes, people started reading meanings into it immediately. But when she was confronted, she said that it is what she wanted her son to be. That is what she would be calling her son. That some calls their children prophets, prophetess, pastors, women of God, men of God, even when they are still a year or 2 years old. That is because it is what they wanted their child to be. So she made them to understand that she wanted her son to be the crown prince someday, of which God had placed him where he's going to be the crown prince. But she still wanted to be calling her son the name. But now, the whole thing is becoming clearer. The whole matter just dey clear now. Everybody don already dey understand the whole thing. Initially, it was too much for them to understand. But now, the whole thing is becoming understandable. My correct people, Olori actually had just been making everybody feel uncomfortable inside the palace. Excuse me. Even Olori Tobi sef don already dey look herself as if to say she dey wear back of cloth. Because Olori Ashley, with the way she's doing, is trying to let her know that every other person's pikin no follow. That it is only her son that is the rightful person. She equally said something about, how Ooni of Ife take welcome her son. That it is totally different from how Kabiyesi take dey welcome other people into the palace. That it is because her son bears the double crown. That was the reason Kabiyesi welcomed him the way he did, knowing fully well that this son of his is going to take over from him one day. My country people, at this point, we don't really know what to say. We don't really know what to say. This prophecy had been like it had, they had given such prophecy about the palace someday, that Ooni of Ife should send these women out of the palace very fast before they start giving birth to children. That if they start giving birth to children, that it will be very hard for Kabiyesi to send them out. That it will be very hard for Ooni of Ife to do that. Because once they start giving birth to children, they will start an unnecessary and an unhealthy comparison that might lead to what Kabiyesi will live to regret later in the palace. So with the way things take dey happen, we don't even need a soothsayer to tell us that the unnecessary comparison had started. Unnecessary comparison had started, my correct people. It's well, oh. It is well. And it will always be well. It can never be worse. Now well, na im go dey well, dey go. My country people, the way this matter take dey go, and the way Olori actually take dey carry this matter, e dey somehow. Somehow, truthfully, it is somehow. But we believe that God is the only person that sees even beyond human eyes. I believe even if they give her the prophecy that so and so thing will happen with her son, she's supposed to keep it a secret. It's not something she's supposed to be coming out to be making mouth with almost every time. Yes. They no dey see how Queen Naomi take dey do. They no dey see how Queen Naomi take dey do. How many times, apart from people telling it to Queen Naomi's face that her son is the chosen one because they have heard it from one or two places, how many people had seen Queen Naomi come out to come and announce, hey, my son is the heir apparent. My son is the first son of Kabiyesi. Without my son, this will not happen. With my son, that will happen. How many people had seen that about Queen Naomi? How many people? But this prophecy came and Olori Ashley is already making troubles with it. Anyway, na only God na im go save them. Na only God na im go save them for inside the palace of Ife. So my correct people, that was it according to what we heard on the internet space. I saw this matter as it take the was on the internet space. I can't look am, I was like, e no go complete without me sharing it with you. How una take see am? What do you think about all of this? Do you think it will ever get better in the palace of Ife? Because a lot of people are now being scared of the whole thing. Olori Ashley will come out and tell you that her son is the most cherished and the most favored. Olori Tobi will come out and be like, hey, my son is the only one that broke the barrier, that host the history. That it was during the time of this person, they will call the name. That was when they had twins that she came like, my correct people, it is not easy. I wonder how Kabiyesi go just take the lie down, the sleep. Anyway, is well. So that was it according to what we heard on the internet space. I saw this matter, I couldn't help but to share it with you. Kindly let us know your thoughts or your opinion about all of this. I will see you soon in our next upload. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.